Yo, B, they ready. Let's go.
Feeling myself, I'm 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 feeling my.
I'm with some hood girls looking back
Hey
at
everyone, I'm back. And if you don't know, I am Jessica, the Atlanta girl from Lifetime's Big Women, Big Love. And today we are going to do a summertime fun tutorial with no liquid foundation. Can you believe, as laid as my face is, I have on no liquid foundation? All I used was concealer and foundation powder. This look is so perfect for the summertime because it's light coverage for your face. And as you can see, I am quite beat and contoured. So I hope you guys love this tutorial. It's super easy and it's super fast. And remember to subscribe to my channel. Make sure you guys share and post, leave your reviews. Let me know how it worked for you. And if you take pictures of your work that because you followed this tutorial, make sure you hashtag Glam Boss Beat My Face so that I can see your work too. And I am going to repost all of the best looks done. So you guys stay tuned because we're getting ready to start. I hope you guys enjoy. Have fun. Bye. Hey guys, so welcome back. As I said, today we're going to do a summer look without liquid foundation because one, it's super light, but it's still super covered, which is what I know that my fans like. I live in Atlanta, as you guys know, and it gets really, really hot in the summer times, and I just don't want to melt. So I hope you guys enjoy this tutorial. It's going to be super easy. And as I stated in my intro, that all of the products that I'm using can be purchased at your local beauty supply store or your local drugstore, except one or two things, but I will definitely tell you guys where you can pick them up. So let's get started. Utilizing my LA Girl Pro Conceal, which can be purchased from any of your local beauty supply stores. The color is Warm Sand. I'm going to place a generous amount of product underneath my eye area, utilizing short strokes, as I've explained in my previous tutorials, like so. Utilizing a flat brush, I am going to go ahead and spread the concealer underneath my eyes. I'm going to spray a little bit of my e.l.f. Makeup and Mist to my brush, which will allow me to move the product on my face much easier, and I'm going to shake off any excess. The e.l.f. Makeup Mist and Set can be purchased at your local Walmart in the cosmetics department. And I noticed that the concealer option that I've chosen is quite lighter than my natural complexion. But don't worry, we're going to blend that out and it's going to look amazing when it's done. As you've noticed, I've spread the concealer underneath my entire eye area and slightly on top of my lid. Utilizing a triangular sponge, I am going to blot the concealer into the skin. This is going to kind of spread it out a little bit more and kind of remove any excess product so that we don't have cake face. And I'm also going to blend the concealer that I've placed above my mobile lid like so. Next, I'm going to apply a little bit of my e.l.f. Makeup Mist and Set to my sponge and continue to blot in the concealer. This is kind of going to set the concealer in place and get ready for any additional makeup application. Utilizing the more narrow edge of the sponge, I'm going to blend out any harsh lines that I may have on my face and get ready to set my concealer with powder. As I've explained in my other tutorials, blending is very, very, very important. So you can never over blend. The next thing I'm going to do is apply my Benai Luxury Powder in Banana to the area in which I've concealed. Utilizing the back edge of my sponge, I'm going to apply some product to it, like so, and I'm going to just tap it to make sure that I've gotten all the additional product off. And in pressing motions, I am going to apply the powder underneath the eye area over the concealer that we've placed and blended like so. Please excuse my sniffles. It is definitely allergy season, and I'm trying to cope as best I can. You want to make sure that you have your Benai powder pressed greatly into the concealer, which will allow for the powder to lay flat. I'm going to use a kabuki style buffing brush, and I'm going to smooth out any additional product left in my highlight or in the concealer that we've placed, like so. Since I didn't have the desired coverage amount that I personally like, I'm going to add a little bit more product, and I'm going to sweep away any of the excess. Now it's time to contour. So I'm going to utilize my LA Girl Pro Conceal, and the color is Dark Cocoa. And I'm going to apply this color to the hollows of my cheek as well as the bridge of my nose. If there's any excess product left on the brush of the concealer, you can utilize the top of your hand to wipe off any additional or excess product, because we'll definitely be using it later. Going back in with my flat concealer brush, I'm going to try to remove as much product from it as I can. What I can't wipe off on my hand, I'm going to use just a basic makeup wipe. Now it's time to blend in the concealer in which we're going to use for highlighting purposes. And as you've noticed, I've begun upward strokes into the highlighted area, or the area in which we've initially placed the lighter color concealer. I am big on hand blending, so I'm going to utilize my ring finger, which is the finger that has the softest touch, and we are just going to blend. Now this is where the excess product will come in handy. We're going to place that along the hairline into the temples of the face, so that you won't be able to tell where our makeup starts and or stops. This is very, very important, so that when you put your makeup on, you do not have a mask-like effect. Notice I went down my hairline and down into the temples and back to where I started contouring in my cheek, and adding a little bit more e.l.f. spray to the backside of my sponge. I'm going to blot and blend kind of at the same time to soften the contour so it won't be so harsh. Now with a small, flat kabuki style brush, I'm going to go in and blend out the concealer that I've placed along the bridge of my nose. This is so that I can soften the contouring that I'm going to do to the nasal area so that it doesn't look drag. Any additional product that I've acquired on my brush as a result of my blending, I am tactfully wiping it off in my hand or with a makeup cleansing wipe so that I don't have residual product on my brush like that. By adding more of the e.l.f. makeup spray will moisten the bristles of my brush and allow me to definitely move my product a little better. Next, I'm going to utilize my concealer in Warm Sand, and I'm kind of going to just place that a little down the bridge of the nose and on the point of my nose. And utilizing the same small Kabuki flat brush, I'm going to blend that in like so. And the reason for doing this is because that is definitely an area in which the sun is going to hit my face. So I want to make sure that that area is nice and bright and will capture the sunlight greatly. Don't forget to blend down towards the point of the nose. And I'm going to utilize my handy dandy triangular sponge to blot and blend the concealer that we've just placed. Now coming back with my flat brush and any residual product that I may have, I'm just going to, in the bridge of the nose, add a little bit more of my darker concealer to kind of lift the nose up so it won't be so long and slopey. It's just going to add a little additional definition. Utilizing the Ben Nye powder and Banana, I'm going to apply a little more product to my sponge and down the bridge of the nose, like so. And don't worry if it's not perfect, we're definitely going to blend it out. Utilizing my buffing brush, I'm going to soften that product, just like that. Bow, there we have it, new nose. Next up, I'm going to use my Milani Cosmetics foundation powder, and I'm going to actually mix two of the tones together, the number 8, which is the warm toffee, as well as the number 6, which I believe is a caramel inspired color. As well as the Ben Nye powder. I'm going to add slightly underneath my contoured line, which is going to definitely bring out that cheekbone and kind of just give it a little bit of a lift. It's kind of like an instant facelift. And of course, we're going to blend that out utilizing our buffing brush. Just like that. Can you tell I'm feeling myself a little bit? Now with my foundation brush, my powder brush, I'm taking a swirl into both of the products, and I'm going to, in circular motions, apply that product to my face. And now this is where all the magic happens. This is where we do all of the major blending. Notice how everything is slightly coming together, and I'm also brushing the brush up and down the side of my nose or on the nostril to blend in the contouring that we've done. The Milani products that I have here, I usually get them from either my Walgreens or from Walmart. The good thing about this product is that it goes on and it looks just like foundation. So you get the necessary coverage and the softness and the smoothness that you like in the skin, but it's in powder form. And as you can see, it blends so well. Next, we're going to apply our eyeliner. Mine is the Mona Lisa, and they usually have this along the counter or the register at the beauty supply store, and I believe they're as low as 99 cents. I'm going to give myself a winged cat eye look, which of course we all know is my favorite. To figure out how I accomplish that cat eye, definitely take a look at the cat eye tutorial on my page. The good thing about a cat eye is that it completely opens the eye up, it gives it shape, and it just makes your eyes super seductive.